Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. So, in between episodes, we have had a petition from the comments. The petition was to put Zacharias in charge of being our spy master. Well, then we could have a look. We should actually have a look at all of these, as we haven't looked at them since we originally assigned them. So we're going to ignore this guy for now. Who is the best spy master for us? Well, best is Akakios, who would be at 16. Then, it's a tie between Kale and Zacharias. So people are saying put Zacharias in because this will improve his intrigue. Okay. I mean, I'll trust you. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, Krilios won't like us, but I mean, who cares? He's not our spy master anymore. And the other benefit of Zacharias is he does love us, which means that he will not plot against us, probably. Other ones we need to look at. Now, we could try and replace some of these powerful vassals. The thing about powerful vassals is it doesn't actually matter that they're powerful because they do nothing to us. What do powerful vassals usually do? Well, they rise up against you. Except this guy's a mayor and this guy's a mayor. They're not allowed to rise up against us. So, what does that mean? Well, as far as I can think, the only thing that they'd actually do is they'd change what succession laws you can change. But that also doesn't matter because we can't change your succession law. So, they're just kind of there. I mean, I guess it stops us from switching to, like, equal preference, which we couldn't do anyway. But I guess our male-only preference, which we couldn't do anyway, right? Like, it's not really a lot that they're blocking us from doing. I don't really care if the powerful vassals are unhappy, to be honest with you. So, yeah, let's replace these guys. So who's our best steward? Our best steward is Akios. Well, let's stick him in there then. Yeah. That seems fine. He's going to be very good at his job. He's going to provide us a reasonable amount of money. Sure. Chancellor. We have somebody who has 31 diplomacy. He should definitely be our Chancellor. No doubt about it. And he's going to make a bunch of people like us, give us a bunch of prestige. Marshal, I think we already have the best. Yeah, the best two are my bodyguard, who has 23, or my other bodyguard, who has 23 Marshal. They're just very solid Marshal people. Okay, that seems good. We could also switch our wife onto a different one of these if we want to. The benefit of that would be that we can get the different bonuses here. So if there's anything we actually want, we could try and get it. I don't know if there is anything I particularly want, though. That's the problem right now. I'm looking at these going, I mean, I guess I could get increased... Well, no, stewardship doesn't even give us anything. Yeah, usually stewardship gives you income, doesn't it? But it doesn't give us anything on this one. Actually, let me just switch it to manage domain. Maybe it's... Ah, there you go. Yeah, so we could get a little extra income. It wasn't showing because we didn't have any bonuses, because our stuff was below 10. Yeah, so we could go stewardship, get a little bonus there. Assist ruler just gives us more even stats. I think I'm kind of happier with even stats. That's fine. I can give up the less than 0.1 gold per month. I think that's okay. In terms of other things, let's just have a look through here. Caravan Master. Could appoint someone better, but that's going to cost us a little bit to do. But, I mean, that could be worth it. If we actually use the Caravan Master. That's the problem. It's like, do we actually use them? It gives us monthly wandering lifestyle experience. Oh, we should definitely switch then. Because we're currently in the wandering lifestyle. Yeah. Anyone else not doing well? Wet nurse? Best we got is poor. This is going to go away in 2 years anyway, so that's fine because it's only your children who count. Yeah, we could put in charioteers and things, but we didn't have anyone who was good last time. Cool. Let's have a little look at our unmarried courtiers. We actually have quite a few. It's also been pointed out, or somebody said that I could marry off my bishop. Oh, I can't. It's not an option. Somebody said Orthodox bishops could marry, but I guess ours can't, for whatever reason. Okay, cool. That's fine. We will leave him there then. Let's start with Romanos, who was previously married to Apolliona, and previously married to Ikaterine. Also, I'm assuming Akakios can't marry either. Yeah. Is there something I could put in here that says that they can marry? No, I don't think there is. That would be quite useful as a filter. Yeah, no. Okay, Anyway. Yeah, there's nothing in here that's I think we can put in there, so that's fine. And you can't marry either because you're a monk. So we have a couple of people who can't marry in here. Isaac is betrothed. Theophanes needs to be married, and our bodyguard needs to be married. So actually, we only have like 3 people to marry off. So this is Romanos. Previously been married to Apollonia, and previously been married to Ikaterine. Oh yeah, she immediately fell down a chasm. Yeah, that was it. Right. Well, he still doesn't have any children, so let's try and find him somebody to marry who might give him children. How about this lustful Greek? That seems fine. Yes, let's go with that. Next up, we have this guy. A little bit younger, beautiful. Maybe we try and go for that. Is there anyone else who is beautiful who he could marry? Yes. Kyra. Perfect. 100%. It means that will be passed down. Although this says will be inherited, that actually doesn't mean will be inherited, as we found out in previous series. Sometimes will be inherited means maybe will be inherited. Now, it could be that people were cheating on us behind the scenes in previous series, but I'm fairly certain, based upon what we saw, that actually it's just like will is just a very high base chance of inheritance, but there are other modifiers that can reduce it or something. But anyway, you got like a 95% chance that their children are going to be beautiful. So that's what we're going to go with. Yeah, we're happy with that. Seems good. There's going to be a betrothal, but it's only going to be a couple years from. An Evangelus. You're a giant. Are there any giants we could marry you to? Let's try and see if we can get giants in our court. There are no giants. Okay. Well, that's fine then. What are we looking for here then? So no giants. Maybe just who has high martial or anyone strong? Maybe there's a not strong. Hail, but the higher version of Hail, which is robust, Alexandrian. Not Alexandrian. I don't know why I'm having Herculean is the male one. Herculean. That'll work. It gives us both anyway. She's 44. That's not what we're looking for. I think I was thinking Amazonian. That was it. Yes. Robust. Let's see if there's anyone who's robust. Nope. Anyone Hail? Yes. Okay. Constantia. Sarakenpolis. This person right here. That seems like an okay marriage. Hail will counter the minor health penalty from Giant. They both get prowess. Their children will be fantastic. Let's do that. Right. And that's fine then. Wonderful. Anything else we need to like urgently do? So Isaac is currently going to be in our court. We could try and we've given him a purpose as our antiquarian. We could try and find him a better purpose. Wonder how you... Yeah, we can't get him into bishop because we can't appoint them ourselves. I think what we can do with his high learning skill, try and find him something to do. But I guess, yeah, antiquarian's about it for now. Maybe we could try and get him in to be personal physician. He would be good once this guy leaves his mortal coil. Yeah, maybe we'll try and make him our physician. He would probably also be a good tutor. No, actually he wouldn't be. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's try and make him our physician after this guy goes. Okay, next child, Artemios. So we need to find a thing for you to do as well. What do we have that you're good at? You're really only good at diplomacy. Yeah, you're just not good enough, really, to do that. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to find a purpose for you, maybe, somewhere. What else do we have? Maybe we could ask you politely to... Is there a please leave and go and be an adventurer option? No. I never had a look to see if there were before, but no. Doesn't appear to be any way to like push him out. Might be events or things, but Yeah, okay. Rachel has gone and married this guy who we're trying to push in charge of some titles. Okay. Theodosius is 14 and Joshua is 14. We need 140 for the next thing in here, which I'm fairly certain that we've already checked. Yeah, 140. Cool. I think we're good to unpause. Wonderful. A couple of these, yeah, marriages have been accepted, and now we have this. Travel logs. Gain traveler season trait experience when you arrive at your destination, or arbitration. Intimidated vassal tax contribution goes up, unlocks the local arbitration decision. Let's do that. So what is that? Local arbitration decision. There we go. Let's just click notify me for now. At times it is necessary to meet the local sheriffs and mayors to ensure every step of the hierarchy works as intended. The subjects are sure to appreciate the gesture, so it gets us legitimacy, which does not matter in the slightest, because we don't have legitimacy. Inspired levies, hampering corruption or interest in development. So it's got a 66% chance of being something good for us. Like, development is really good, corruption is really good for the holding taxes, levies is okay, but it's not really that exciting. Although I guess the popular opinion is okay. And all it costs us is prestige. So yeah, definitely let's just do this. We got investing in development, which is 0.05 development per month with 15%. Now this is actually much bigger than you might think, because if we have a look in here, our base development growth is 0, like an absolute 0. This means that any like positive flat value is huge for us. Because even though it's only 0.05, it is getting boosted by all of these, which is still not going to make it that much higher, but it's going to mean that this number does, even if it's very, very slowly, start to tick up. So any tiny little development boost that we can get does actually matter, because it pushes this development number up. Development gives you taxes and levies, so we really want that to happen. Development also has another purpose. Development in culture increases, the average development of Greek counties will increase the speed at which you discover tech. So it is very, very valuable to do that. Oh yeah, people have also been talking about diverging our culture and things. I don't think we have the prestige for that currently. I don't think that's actually a proper option for us, but let's have a look. Only costs 500? Oh. Yeah, we might have the prestige for that if we wanted to. I'm quite happy to stay as Greek for now, but okay. It's a little bit cheaper than I thought it would be. I guess I was thinking more about merging culture, like if I merged with Bulgarian, for instance. That would cost us 1,000 as a base. It's actually not that bad. But why is it saying no? Oh, it also needs to be present in at least one county of our realm. Well, that's the problem. But yeah, if we could expand our realm a little bit, maybe hybridizing I'd prefer more. But I guess we could diverge at some point. I don't know, I don't feel like we're there yet, but maybe once we start getting some personal strength, we'll, maybe we'll pivot then. But the main benefit of doing either is it would give us control over innovations, and then we could say like, oh, we're going to invest in city planning because we want city planning, right? Also, in theory, if we did it, we could kind of boost both Greek and our culture, because what we could do is we could say like, oh, I'm going to boost our culture, right? I'm going to go for like city planning, because Greek are going for barracks and mustering grounds, right? So when we finish city planning, they'll have finished those, and then we'll get a bonus to those because it's a tech that a neighboring culture has. So you can kind of I'm trying to get the word. Words are failing me. You can basically work together in order to boost your tech up, right? So they would get these techs, we would get, say, these techs, and then we'd switch. So we would then be getting these ones with a bonus due to neighboring counties having it, and then these two would also get it. Symbiosis, I think was what I was going for. Yeah. Anyway, we could enter into something like that where we could get basically a ton of tech. So there are definitely options there, but I think that would be better once we start getting. I think once we start getting some solid development in our counties, that's going to be more beneficial. I would bet development is higher in Constantinople. Yeah, development is currently 27 in Constantinople. So right now we're quite happy to sit with Greek because we're getting pulled up by the other Greek provinces. If we start getting development higher on our own provinces, then we might want to switch. Anyway, that's fine. Right, neighboring rulers won war. Knights have improved. Lines about lineage. I do have a rule about the poetry events. I don't read them. I just click the option that gives us the piety, or the option that has no negative, basically. Pretty much 100% of the time. War declared on Liege by Tomarche Thomas of Palermo. What have you declared? A war against the tyranny. He was probably trying to revoke a title or something. Okay, he only has 54 soldiers on his side. I don't think that's going to go so well for you, man. I don't think that's going to work. I gained a rival. Krilios of Cephalonia has sabotaged our prospects of gaining an honourable posting. He opposed our candidacy for the Byzantine Empire. Now that's not the problem. Wait a second. Is he the person who I took off? Is he one of my powerful vassals? No. He just happens to be an administrative realm vassal who is my vassal, but he's not actually powerful. He's just my rival. Well, that's just not on. That is not on. I don't care about getting the Byzantine Empire, but you opposing me is a problem. So, there are 3 living members of your house. Interesting. I think we could go a little scorched earth here. Let's start with immediately murder. I think that seems good. Or we could just revoke his province. Just immediately be like, alright then. Now you're going to be revoked. Yeah, we could do that. Just take it from him. We don't have the domain to hold it, but we could just take it from him and give it to someone else. Kill him, take his holding. Kill him, take his holding. Well, I think I'm just going to take your holding. Act against me, suffer the consequences. Can I hold on to this holding? Well, that's another question. Multiples of 6 are what you need to like get an extra domain limit. So we're at 8 currently. We are getting a +1. We would go to a +4. 8 plus 3, which is the difference between 1 and 4. I know, shocking. We get us to 11, which means we will not get an extra domain. So we cannot hold on to it ourselves. So we could potentially give Cephalonia away to someone. You know what? I've been wondering what we can do with Artemeos. Here's your chance. I am going to grant you... How do I grant you this? Is there a way to grant him this? Grant appointment. There you go. You are going to be the governor of Cephalonia. Fantastic. You'll found a new dynasty. Okay. Do we want him to found a new dynasty? Or do we want him to... or do we want to legitimize him and then let him found a new house? Let's let him find... well... No, I'd prefer if he was in our dynasty, because then we can keep track of him. How much does it cost to legitimize? A little bit. We'll make Lady Georgia unhappy, but... All my non-bastard adult children who dislike the bastard will lose opinion of me. That's fine. I'm going to legitimize him. Okay. I've declared my son, Artemios, to be my legitimate child and member of House Hexavulos. It's taken me a lot of thought to arrive at this conclusion, and while some might disagree, it was the right thing to do. And I am now going to grant you this appointment. Wonderful. Right. I think that works for me. Oh, my wet nurse and my caravan master went away. Oh, I guess that's because it's his mother? My tutor stayed at my court, though. You want to come back to my court? I'll pay for your travel expenses back. Yeah. You guys can come back to my court, right? Yeah, that's fine. Although I could spend influence instead if I want to. I'll spend influence instead to bring her back to my court. That's fine. New adventurer. Master Krilios of the Steadfast Greeks. He is just a wanderer currently. Your confiscation of my Turma leaves me with no choice. You'll force me to live the life of an adventurer. I'm not through yet, nor will I forget my rightful claim to Cephalonia. Signed, Master Krilios of the Steadfast Greeks. Well, you know, that's what you get for acting against me. Immediate action. Right. I can also negotiate an alliance with my son. What's the benefit of this? It means he can't join factions and things against us, but I don't really care. He is also now a powerful vassal, but that's not a problem. I mean, we could put him in as our chancellor at some point. He actually has more diplomacy than he had a second ago. Must have got some bonuses from something. Oh, Majesty Focus gave him bonuses, assistance from spouse now that his spouse is actually helping with the land. Yeah, so that's it. So he now has a lifestyle, which has given him 1, and then because he's holding land, his spouse gives some bonuses, so he gets +2. Okay. Adrianos is still the best though, so we'll leave him doing his job. And once we get the alliance, he can't act against us anyway, so that's fine. Right. Now I just need to... Wait a second. Yes, you did come back to our court. That's fine. Caravan Master... Oh, our Caravan Master is still gone, though. Our Wet Nurse, though, can... Oh, we actually have someone better anyway. Wait, did she not come back to our court yet? Ah, she must have, right? Yeah, she's back in our court, but for some reason she's not eligible anymore. That's fine. Whatever. We have a better person available. That's fine. Caravan Master, we still only have average. I guess we'll put you in anyway. Who was the guy who was giving us 25% though? I don't know, but they must have just left to go to your court, so maybe I can find him. Was it you? No, I don't think it was. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea who... Oh, no, it was Countess... It was his wife. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get her back. Okay. Well, I guess I'll put in Kale then. That's fine. But yeah, he was. I still think that was the right choice to give him the land, because he has no purpose otherwise. That's fine. Right. And he might create his own house or whatever. Dukas are now a Byzantine powerful family. Boundary dispute. Strategos Alexios had the tournament of Kilikia transferred to him. Oh, okay, so he's got a little extra land off of that there then. Yeah, Liege's wars ended. He somehow won against the 54 troops. I have no idea how. Can I, in some way, also forced to join faction? Not that I want to, but... Oh, you can spend 500 influence to force them. Interesting. Now, I just wanted to see what our chances of boundary disputing were. Poor, because it's based on scheme modifier, or based on diplomacy and scheme modifiers. I see. Yeah, so we obviously can't do that. Yeah, that's fine. Just seeing what other stuff we have here. Okay, cool. That's fine. We're getting up there in money. Are we looking in terms of our elections? I assume it would tell us if we're not winning any of them. So we're winning this one by far. What were the other ones? There was the one that you were in over here. So there was this one. Let's have a look at this. He is still first, and then there's this one where we are still first. But only just. This guy is quite close behind us here. Yeah, I might have to support him a little bit more. Let's give him another contribution. There we go. Just push him up a little bit there. Wait, was that not influence candidacy? That didn't influence his candidacy though. Am I crazy? Oh, did I? Oh, I must have done it. I did it for the Byzantine Empire, didn't I? Yep, I did it for the Byzantine Empire, not for this title. Not for the title that I'm already influencing candidacy for. There we go. Now I've invested a little bit more in you. How is he doing in the Byzantine Empire one? He's there a little bit, but not really there. Powerful family rating plus 26. Are we a powerful family? I assume not. No, we're not. Why do we get a plus 26 bonus for... It's half of our... Okay, so it's half of this value is what he gets added to it. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, my personal physician is dead. He succumbed to a fatal apoplexy. Well, that now means that Isaac can take it on. He's 18. He's got lots of time to learn. He can be pretty good at that in time. Okay. Cool. Right. Again, up there in terms of money. Theodosius comes of age. I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult, always the curious and knowledge-hungry child, Theodosius has shown an affinity for scholarship from an early age. An avid learner, he's become quite the purveyor of knowledge, and has proven himself fully capable of structuring advanced theoretical and theological arguments. He got a level 3 education. Okay. That's still pretty good. He was one of the ones I was going to put in charge of stuff, wasn't he? So he's got 15, 28, 37, 55 skills, and he's quick. He's betrothed to Martha. Okay, so we need to find him some land. Also, I'm going to legitimize him, which is going to make my wife very unhappy, but at the same time, it's what we're going to do. It's the same event we just had. He is now legitimized, and now we're going to try and place him in charge of some title. So, let's find a title for him. So anything without a success. So there's none of these, I think, without a successor, because I think we've already gone for those. We'll try one of these, one of the ones in the Basilius's domain, although there's already a lot of push for these ones. Skills 108? Why do you have 108 bonus to your skills? What's happened? Is it doubled it or something? It must have doubled it, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and it says he's the one to each, and we can't influence at all. Okay. Well, that's fine. I guess those just go with the... what's it called? Like with the Byzantine Empire until they're assigned. Okay. Let's just try and look at these. Let's see if there's any of these that are like low-hanging fruit. Like anything that just doesn't have a lot in terms of a candidacy for it. Hey, wait a second. Wait a second. This is the guy that we were trying to put in charge of this land. But he's also in line to this one, slightly. I think that must be via succession. Is that the one that his mother currently holds? She currently holds the Aegean Islands. The one his father held? No. So why is he in line to this one in particular? Huh. Aegean Island. So, wait, yeah, this them here. I'm just trying to see title history, like maybe it's related. Same. Okay, I think I recognize that person. So let me go back into this for a second. Yes, okay. This is his uncle, I think. Right? Because that's your child. Yeah, so that's his uncle. So that's why he's in line to that. Or potentially in line. Okay. Them of Sebastia. Potentially there. Them of Athens. It's hotly contested. Yeah, I'm just seeing if any of these are not contested at all. Like this one, this is pretty like lowly contested. Nobody is really going for that one. This one as well. There's only 54. Yeah, okay. The them of Ephesos. Where exactly is Ephesos? Yeah, where is this one? Oh, there it is. Okay. So this them in here. Well, there's almost no like investment in fact there is no investment here, right? It's an investment of 0 in here. On minus 20 and plus 20. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for Theodosius. We'll just do a medium contribution for now. Let's invest. It puts him in charge of it, or it puts him at number 1. We'll see how that goes. How much can I invest, by the way? 140. It's gone up since previous. Okay. Cool. So now we have all of these guys in line to titles. So you're in line to Epirus. You're in line to Armeniac. You're in line to Ephesos. And you're in line to Charcyanon. So, cool. That all seems pretty good to me. Ward appreciates spouse's tutelage. Cool. Betrothed can marry. This is Isaac can marry Valeria. This is fine. Gets an alliance with this guy. Okay, cool. Who is the uncle of... yeah, he's the uncle of this one. Interesting. So it's all interconnected right now. Okay. Cool. There's something else I was gonna do. I'm completely oh, okay. The Biomaster has come to with grave news. Well, we do not know yet. Someone is plotting against me. Well, that's not good. Somebody was trying to slander me. Okay, well, it's not ideal. They might be succeeding, though. Huh. I'm not a huge fan of that. Okay, is there anything like anti-slander? No. No. I guess minus secrecy for all other schemes is something that we could look at, but... yeah, none of these are what we're looking for. Yeah, there's not really an anti-slander thing. Okay, cool. We could try and make it not secret, but that's okay. I remembered what I wanted to do, but we'll do it in a second. You are going to be called Yosef. That's fine. And then we're going to go in here. I just want to check what age you are. You're 2. Okay. Why is it important to know what age he is? Because currently we're his educator, so we need to switch. Yeah, we'll also be the educator of our other grandson for now as well. We could try and influence them still. Once you're 4. Let's just do a couple of marks at the side, because we're actually... yeah, there are wards. So that'll keep us... will give us an easy view to them, basically. Keep us informed. That's what I was going to say. We have another new powerful family, just as it switches between, you know, like, somebody gets +10, another person gets -10. It's just, like, there's not really a lot going on with the noble families. They're just going up and down, kind of, like, yeah, these guys have the exact same value, so every time somebody gets +1, they're just going up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, cool. Knight became a Blade Master. I think that's just meaning his Blade Mastery is even better. So now he is a legendary Blade Master. He's as good as he could ever be at it. +6 prowess. Nice. Okay. There is almost a bit of logic, right? And this is actually an interesting bit of logic. Because we currently have our Marshal on improving Knights, right? And our Knights are currently as improved as he can be. There's almost a bit of logic in forbidding this guy to be a knight and putting in the next person as a knight so that he can be trained. Yeah, I guess there is a bit in there. Are you training yourself in Blade Mastery? No. So it's almost worth forbidding our 2 best people to be knights and instead, like, forcing our player heir and, let's say... yeah, and let's say Theodosius to be knights temporarily. So that we can try and boost their prowess. Yeah, I think that is actually worth doing. For now. So let's just put them back to allow for now. Yeah, so let's see if we can get them trained up a little bit. Okay. Cool. A prisoner in my own body? I knew that getting older would mean doing everything slower, but I didn't think it would all come to a halt until my death. Lately I feel a constant malaise and everything takes more effort than before. I'm worried that if I lie down, I might not be able to get back up again. There is no doubt that my time is running out. I feel I can do naught but await death's sweet embrace to claim me. We're infirm, severe health penalty. Although, we have at least a year. Why do we have at least a year? Well, because we have Whole of Body. And Know Thyself's the main one. When death of natural causes is 1 year away, you will receive a warning. So, cool. We do have at least a year. What's our stewardship? Yeah, we need to switch to managed domain so we can hold all this stuff. Now, I don't believe influence passes on to the next character, so we probably want to spend as much of it as we can, just bolstering up the people we've got in different positions. Let's have a look here. Zacharias, yours influence candidacy for the theme of Epirus. Actually, yeah, I do want to be on the other screen. That's fine. Theme of Epirus. You're very, very, very much in charge of that. This one, I think I could give my son Isaac a little... Wait. Was Isaac even the person I wanted to put in charge of this land? He was. Yes. Okay. That's fine. Just thought I'd double check. We give you another little boost, Isaac. Let's give you a another minor contribution. Just push him up a little bit. Then we have... Where are we? Then we have this one. You're fine. And then Theodosius, trying to put in charge of this one. Yeah. Let's give you a major contribution. Let's just try and push you up as much as we can here. Wonderful. Right. Unintended grace. My family and I have long argued somewhat spuriously to any complaining locals and officials that the development of the Hexavolus estate in Arta is to the benefit of all Nicopolis, if not the whole them. We've had this one before. We can choose money. We can choose Strategos trait, which is probably not good now because we're close to death. So we'll just choose the money. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start upgrading that grain field so we can get the extra income from it and the extra development growth from it. Wonderful. A buried treasure governance issue has appeared. Oh. Okay then. Also, Theophanes can marry Kira. It seems fine. Yeah. Buried treasure. Let's go. The elders of a small community near Zakynthos have contacted me to make a decision about a rare event. A peasant family has unearthed a substantial hoard of gold coins while working their fields. Their neighbours promptly broke into factions. Some believe the gold should go to the finders, while others argue the windfall should be shared by the whole village. The word of a higher authority could slake the greed of those simple folk and spare them descending into petty violence. Most curious occurrence, or will be dealt with in time. Oh, we'll go there. Definitely. We'll do a little travel. Also, I'm not going to choose who my heir is until it gives us the 1-year warning, because there's no reason to like designate our heir until we get a 1-year warning. So that's fine. Strategos Valerius tried to slander me, but he failed. Well. Oh, I can't slander him. I was going to say, I will slander you back, but no, I will challenge your status back. Yeah, I suppose I do have like a negative to all my stats, huh? Never mind. We won't do anything to you because we're infirm. Buried treasure. Upon reaching Zakynthos, I'm introduced to the chief, a treasure-finding peasant, a man named Rivet, and the treasure itself. It's an ancient-looking chest filled to the brim with golden auray, all coined under the same emperor. To make an educated guess, it could be the treasury of some ancient legion, perhaps even a year's worth of pay. Rivet, and seemingly every serf of his community, watches expectantly, breathlessly. What's to be done for the treasure, White Strategos? Reinvest the gold in your own community. Gets his experience in the Strategos trait, which again doesn't matter anymore. Some influence and treasure invested, which is nice. All special gains must be taxed heavily. What's found on public land belongs to the realm, or the treasure is legally yours to do as you wish. It's mine. Treasure is mine. And I got an additional taxes of 60. Which I'm going to read as, not only did we take the money, we also taxed them while we were there. That's what I'm going to read that as. Also, now that we have a little money, is there anything we can build in our capital? Because, you know, we might as well have a look. 150, we can get farms and fields. That seems pretty good. Is there any thing that gives me base development? Now, I get development growth from this. What is this? Murex Fisheries. Imperial Purple is always in high demand. There's nails from this luxurious dye are made to... The snails from which this luxurious dye is made are harvested and processed here. Oh yeah, definitely. This gives flat development growth. This is exactly what I was saying we needed. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, this is huge. Now, it doesn't give you a huge amount of development growth. It gives you a nice percentage, but just having a base amount of development growth is huge. Yeah, so 150, we can do that. Wet nurse position is vacated, and that is because Joshua has come of age. Always a clever child, Joshua proved time and again over the course of his studies he had natural affinity for careful planning and more than a little misdirection. Now it's harder to say, however, everything that is tasked of him is done by others before he gets to it, and he never tells petty lies the way he used to. Perhaps he is not as clever as he seemed after all. He's an elusive shadow. He's got a level 4 intrigue education, and he's got 22 intrigue. That is fantastic. And he's betrothed to Romaine, so in 2 years they'll be married. Great. Well done, Joshua. Right. Let's carry on. Weirdly, oh, also Theodosius just gained the trait Organizer. That is great. Organizer is a fantastic trait. I don't know if we're ever going to use it, but army movement speed is just a very nice thing to have. And his martial increased by 1. You see what I mean about like switching who our knights are? If we switch it to our sons, they can get improved stats, which then means that, 1, they're going to be further up the rankings in terms of people who can be... like, in terms of the heir ranking, they get an extra point, right? In terms of the candidacy. But they also can gain extra skills. They can also gain extra prowess. It seems just very good in general to do that. I should do that more. Okay, somebody is trying to slander me again. Oh, I wonder who it could be. Is it the same person who was trying to slander me mere seconds ago? Zacharias also got Organizer in 1 martial. Are you an Organizer? Yeah, so he's passing down his skill. Oh, well, that's fantastic. Yeah. That's very, very good. And then his prowess increased by 1. Nice. Okay. Good things are happening. Slander on you has been abandoned. Nice. There's a new powerful family. Also, like, okay. There's a new head of faith for the Bori. So down here, they now have a new head of faith. They have, yeah, I forget what the conditions are. I think it might be, like, holy sites? Yeah. So I think they might have just got some holy sites or something. Anyway, that's fine. Or, is it reforming? No, they're unreformed still. I think it might be holy sites. I don't know. It's been a while. Let's grab travel logs. Even though this doesn't really matter to us anymore, now that I think about it. Not a lot of this actually matters. But let's choose travel logs. We should probably go on a inspection because we have it unlocked. Oh, I can join a grand tournament. Oh, sure, I'll join a grand tournament. That way my knights can go. Although, when I say my knights can go, if I do this, does it put these guys ahead? It does. Fantastic. That's exactly the way I want it to work. Yeah, so we're going to put these guys in charge and we're going to take them to the grand tournament. Let's go. It is a duel. We have to leave within 27 days. Is this really the quickest route to the tournament? As it doesn't look like the safest route to the tournament. If I said instead that I wanted to go this way, that arrives in May the 1st. I think this is better though. I think this will be better. Wait, are we going cross land here? Let me just check something here. You really going across land rather than... I think we're going from here to here. Yeah, okay, so we're not going across land. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to go this way. That's fine. Then I'm also going to hire... Where are we? Experienced captains. There we go. This just seems like a much safer route. Just in general. Yeah, let's go. Are there any other travel options I can take? No. I could hire a cultural ambassador. Don't really need one of those. Yeah, let's go. We recruited this guy as our captain. And we're off. Every available unlanded knight you will accompany you to compete. Nice. We're sharing power of Zacharias currently. Who is athletic as well, I didn't notice. It's great. Rare trinkets. The seas around here are thick with Ashkenazi traders going about their usual craft, carrying rare and exotic goods from one port to another. One such merchant ship holds an item within it that immediately takes my interest. The moment I laid eyes upon the bejeweled Torah, I knew I could never find anything like it back in Ypres, and it simply must be mine. Learning per level of devotion is very nice, however it is a journal, which is actually a nerf to this thing. It used to be really, really good because it was one of your trinkets down here, right? And you could stack these, but because it's no longer a trinket and it's a journal, now it's competing for the single journal slot. And it's not quite as good. I can try and steal it, or I don't need to buy it. I don't need to buy it. That's fine. Purse Pursuit. As I am looking through the market stalls in Thebes, I feel my purse string cut. Despite my immediate reaction, the thief disappears into the crowd. Only through pure coincidence, one of my guards sees the man as he heads into a back alley. "Stop or I'll have your head!" One of my guards shouts at him, and the thief turns around, giving us an angry, shifty stare. I can recruit this guy for 5 gold. He is reasonable. I can kill him and get 50 gold back. Or give me the money back and we can leave it at that. I'll say you think you can steal from me and get some money. Nice. We've now arrived at the tourney. Wonderful. None has happened. Our level of devotion went up though, so we're now faithful. Nice. We're going to the artisan's quarters immediately. Weaponsmith, armed and ready. I am watching Upa smith a new weapon when I hear a small but noticeable clank, followed by a muttered but curiously breathy curse. Peering through the gloom, I finally spy my wife, Georgia, crouching behind a small table. Her purpose soon becomes clear. Her eyes roam over Upa's sinewy arms as sweat runs in rivulets across the knotted muscles. It's clear that Georgia's flush isn't just from the heat. I take a step towards her. That's all it takes. Georgia barely stifles a gasp as we lock eyes, caught red-handed. Say, "Oi, we're leaving," or she's just looking, no harm done. I don't think we can really judge. I think we're I don't think we're in a judging mood. I was just checking that we weren't participating, but we can't because we're infirm. Yeah, perfect. Because I don't think we would want to. 22 days. When can we do the next one? 20 days. So we actually want to be like on it towards the end here. So when it gets down to 2 days, we want to pause because we can visit again. We definitely want to go to Artisan's Quarters again, 100%. We want to see what we can get. Wisdom of the Hammer. I can see the gentle flicker of the flames from the other side of the road. Their warmth wraps my body in a familiar embrace before I even open the door. Inside, the blacksmith lines up a batch of nails. "Can I be of help, my lord?" he asks, his forehead stained with coal. The air is thicker here. Can you show me an expert technique, try and improve my prowess, or can you improve my blood blade? Yeah, can you improve my blood blade so it no longer gives negative to prowess? So did that work? Let me have a look. Oh, it now gives -1. But previously it gave -2. So why is it only... But that thing was to add +2 prowess to it. So how did it end at -1? What happened? I don't know, maybe it's something about the blade itself, but anyway. Okay. Some of my people qualified for the duel contest. I have a bet to place. So, Evangelos, my bodyguard. Anatolius, my bodyguard. This guy. And we're not even in it. And then who else is it? Radu. Yeah, so I think that... I definitely think that Evangelos has this. He's a safe bet. If I lose 10 gold, if he wins I gain 13. It's not really a great bet, honestly. Oh, but it's because the odds are in his favor. But anyway, I'm going to do it anyway. That's fine. The bout between my marshal Anatolius and Tourmarché Laurentius has been decided. After an unsatisfying one-sided bout, no one was surprised when Anatolius disarmed Laurentius and forced him to concede. Oh wow, so it's 27 versus 33. So it was a close one, but he's knocked him out. Cowed crowd. The crowd leans in as a competitor readies themselves, but the atmosphere is cut through keenly by a screeching voice. Philippos has burst onto the field. How could you be watching this idle, time-wasting filth, he rumbles, turning from person to person, spittle flying from his lips as he harangues them. You should be spending less time here and more time worshipping. The sea of people wavers somewhat, but a sliver of truth sensed in the words, or a sliver of truth sensed in the words, before a few brave and angry voices speak out in return. The tide of public opinion washes over Philippus ferociously, but he stands his ground, booming his screed. So I can say he's right. We get public proselytizer. Gets us piety, and he likes us. I can say boo, boo. Or perhaps I should let this one blow itself out. We're zealous. We'll do this. That's fine. Okay, so 4 people are through. It's this guy, Radu, Anatolius, and Evangelos. So we've got 2 people in the semi-finals. Radu is the main competitor. We really hope that our 2 do not face each other. Our 2 are facing each other. Well, Radu is through to the final easily because he faced the easiest opponent. And Anatolius is through to the thing. I lost my wager. He beat Evangelos. So it's our marshal beat our just a knight. Okay. Or yeah, but it's of our 2 bodyguards, one beat the other. I lost my 10 gold though, but I'm gonna get it back from him reaching the final. But what's annoying is that Radu could potentially beat our guy now. Before the duel contest has even begun, someone has been caught in the act of sabotage. Anatolius was tampering with Radu's armor, weakening the leather points that secure the components in the hope that they would wear through mid-bout. Understandably, Basilios has disqualified him from the contest, much to the intended victim's delight. Shameful. Definitely shameful. You have lost me income here, sir. Okay. I didn't even get any money because our guy didn't reach the finals. That is shocking. However, they did get duelist for 5 years, given prowess per level of fame, but absolutely shocking. Unhappy fans. Above the baying of the crowd, I can hear quite clearly the brewing of a fight. Craning my neck to look behind me, I can make out 2 figures, each with a handful of each other's garments. Exactly what this dispute is over is uncertain, but a small circle of rowdy watchers is already formed. You vile spawn of hell, Eupraxia spits out, cursing as she rears up to her full height. Adrian responds in kind. You're a churl and a sycophant, I'll rip your guts out. The 2 are quite clearly squaring off. See, that's enough, successfully break it up. This is no time for a fight, or yeah, hit her. Let's just say it's no time for a fight. It worked, my calming words worked. What a great occasion. We didn't get a lot though for going to this because my marshal decided he was going to cheat. Which is just not on, really. Is there anything I can... I was thinking maybe just fire him for Evangelos, but no. That is not good. Anyway, Trailside Bond. While traversing a challenging path in Ilion, I hear a laughter ahead. My son Theodosius and my marshal Anatolius are working together to cross a wide grassland-fed river. Theodosius, your idea to build a makeshift bridge was brilliant, exclaims Anatolius. Theodosius replies with a chuckle. And your quick thinking with those long grasses tied it all together. Seems as if this obstacle has led to a new friendship. Your ingenuity is commendable. They both gain some extra prestige here. Lose stress. Okay. Do not consort with lessers. I have because one of the involved parties is part of my family. So I gain prestige. They stop being friends, or this will hasten our journey indeed. Let's let them get some prestige off of this. We're not going to punish Anatolius any further. He was already disqualified. Tempting fruit. Obviously I'm going to eat it. But wait a second. Marcos, my grandson, was the one who was going to eat it. No, I'm going to eat it first. I gained unknown plant sickness. How is our health, by the way? It's still fine because we have iron constitution. Whole of body and healthy, but anyway. That's fine. Hey, we finished the grain field. We're making even more money per month. Nice. And we're back. Wonderful. And now that we're back, I'm going to just build in Arta here. Where are we? The thing I was going to build when we reached 150, but I forgot. The Murex Fisheries, which gets us tax and development growth. This just seems fantastic. There's another new powerful family. Great. Okay, and that's us back. Wonderful. Well, this seems like a good point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.